Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time of stopping by, you are so welcome. Don't make it your last. My name is Wendu. I'm a content creator that lives in the amazing, beautiful, historic city of Zurich, Switzerland. So if this is your first time of stopping by, don't make it your last. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a video. So I don't know why I'm super hype. I think because I just had a bit of sugar. Yes, I went out with a friend to have coffee and some brownies, and I came back with sugar rush. Yes, so I made a video which is like maybe 2 videos before this one, where I talked about why people are choosing to go to Europe, Canada, America, Australia rather than any of the European countries. Like I said in that video, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to be leaving it in the chat. Yes, where I mentioned the reason why you're not hearing a lot of the Japanese or the Japan nations jabbering to Europe. So in this, and someone left a comment in that video, which I'm going to be leaving somewhere here on the right or on the left. The person asked me, what are the benefits, or what are the reasons why you guys live in Europe, or what are the reasons for living in Europe? So in this video today, I am going to dissect that topic, the benefits or the advantages of living in Europe. I don't want the video to be so long. I'm going to do a disadvantage, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to be doing an advantage or the benefit of living in Europe, especially a country like Switzerland, where I have lived and I have called home for the past 13 years. So this is the kind of video for you. Why don't you sit back, get your popcorn, get your champagne, get your coffee. The weather is warm outside. I've had my coffee. Let's dive into the video.
Your friend, you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never.
So are you ready? Welcome back. So as you can tell, I've called Europe, I've called Switzerland home for the past 13 going 14 years. So let me check my mic. I made a video that my mic went off. I didn't know. So I have called Switzerland home for the past 13 years of my life. I think I moved here in the year 2010, May 2010, and now we're in November 2023. So it's 13 years or more of my life I have spent here. So I am going to be sharing a lot of the basic benefit or advantages of living in Switzerland or in Europe in general. So one of the benefits is the mixture of culture, is a basket of culture. When you live in Europe, you get to experience different culture, different people. Like, it's a melting basket of everything. You get to experience everything. Everything is at your doorstep. When you want to access something, you don't have to go start looking for, you don't have to go far away. You're in Europe already, so everything is just at your doorstep. Another thing is the variety of language. Like, we know the European nation constitutes of 46 member countries, apart from countries like Switzerland, like Norway. So Switzerland, Norway, and some other countries, they are not part of the European nation, but they enjoy all the benefit that comes with being a member state. So the fact that they have 46 plus language, if you add Norwegian, is almost like, if you add all those countries, you have like 46 to 50 different languages that you can learn. If you're someone that is a multilingualist, be able to learn languages. My children are born here. They have the benefit of speaking English, German, French, and soon they're going to be speaking Italian. And they just live in Switzerland. They don't live in Italy. They don't live in France. But they try to make sure that the children are multilinguals. They have the possibility to learn languages. So tomorrow, wherever they find themselves, they can always brush up on the language because they already have the basic. That is one of the benefits of living in Europe. Another benefit is easy travel. Yes, the European countries are interconnected. You can actually travel to any of the European country by bus, driving. People drive from Greece to Zurich. It takes them 10 to 11 hours. People drive from Switzerland to the UK. It takes them 10 to 11 hours. There's easy travel. You can travel by bus, you can travel by train, you can travel by car, you can fly to any of the European countries. So if couples, you guys want to travel together and both of you have a driving license and you want to make it cheap, you just pay for hotel and drive and take turns to drive. These are some of the benefits that you get living in Europe. So you can be living in Switzerland, and in a year, you decide you want to visit 5, 6, 7 different European countries. It's very, very easy to connect as long as you have a valid passport and a valid residence permit. Another one is the beautiful sight. Yes, Europe is beautiful. Every of this country has its own beauty that comes with it. Switzerland is landlocked, so it's covered by mountains. So if you're someone that loves the mountainous view, the view of the mountain, you just go up the mountain and watch how beautiful this city or this country is. Italy is leveled, Germany is leveled, so there are beautiful sites, beautiful city, beautiful museum, a lot of beautiful places to visit. There is history in Europe have come a long way, so there are a lot of history that have come a long way when it comes to Europe. Another one is affordable destination, which is what I said earlier, the easy travel. Affordable destination that you can, some people do camping, they have a camping car, you can rent a camping car, you travel from place to place, you don't even pay for hotel. I know like a family here in Switzerland, during the summer month, they rent like a camping van, so they can drive from Switzerland to France, they sleep in France, experience France, then leave from France to Germany, they experience Germany, they leave to Italy, they leave till they get to Greece. Then when they are coming back, they do the same thing. They are not paying for hotel. All they are doing is buying petrol and buying food and enjoying all the benefits, affordable benefit that comes with that. If you're someone that like the luxury of hotel and you have a car, you can actually just get an Airbnb or get a hotel and drive your place, or take the flexi bus. I do that a lot. I like to take the luxurious bus because I have this experience of growing up in Nigeria and taking the luxurious bus. So I love to take the luxurious bus to travel anywhere within European country that I want to do, because most times flying can be expensive and the hustle and bustle of airports. If you like it, why don't you try it? So another one is the high quality of life, whether we like it or not. Europe, there is a balance between work and family life, especially here in Switzerland. Let me use Switzerland as a case study. If you're a mother and you live in Switzerland, I spoke to a friend that lives outside of Switzerland, and the person was trying to see if they can work less hours, and their company refused and said you are going to work 100% full time, which is one thing that you enjoy in Europe, especially Switzerland, is the benefit of working as your body can take you. If you want to work 30%, is up to you. You want to work 80%, is up to you. You want to work 100%, is up to you. You have the flexibility to balance motherhood and a work life. There's that work-life balance. And Europeans are really, really very, very happy, bubbly people, because they are not stressed up with a lot of things that people in other countries like Canada, like America, like the UK, what they suffer. Most country in Europe does not suffer all those things. So there is really, really that perfect work-life balance when you live in Europe. Another one is a prosperous economy. I'm talking about Switzerland, for example, or the European countries. Their economy is so strong because together we stand, and divided we go down. So because these countries, that's why they have this union that govern them, because they are all together and they stand together, they stand strong and tall together. It is difficult to break them, and it makes the economy prosperous. That is why inflation, when there is inflation, it doesn't really hit here that much, because these people come together to make decisions when it comes to the economical standard or the economical situation that affects the residents of that country. Another one is a balance between tradition and innovation. Like, a lot of the modern technology, AI, a lot of things, most of them, the engineers are from the western part of Europe. But even the fact that these people have all this innovation and technology, there is still that balance of tradition. There is still that family life work balance of tradition. They have not allowed the innovations and the technology to take over the system. I have a lot of Swiss people, like you see my TV behind. I can be home from morning till night. My TV only come up at 6 or 7 when I listen to news or decide to just watch Netflix. So a lot of Swiss or European family, they don't even have TV in their house. They are able to go out and experience outside, experience life, enjoy the culture outside of their home. Another thing is the fact that you experience nature. The experience of nature is amazing in Europe. That is one thing I am going to talk about. And another fun fact about Europe is that you can be living in Germany and working in Switzerland. These are two different countries, but because of the border crossing between Germany and Switzerland or Italy, you can be living in one of these countries and working in the other part of the country and going back every weekend. Your family is here, you're working here. That border control, border crossing is really a benefit. For me, is a plus. Like, we live in Switzerland and there are certain things that are cheap across the border. Once in 2 or 3 months, I go across the border to Germany or to France to do shopping in bulk, because Switzerland is more expensive than any of this country. So what I do is I just cross the border to do my shopping. That way I'm able to save up on some coins and some Swiss franc. These are some of the benefits of living here. And the job opportunity is amazing. The job opportunity is amazing. So because there is that free movement, people don't just come and stick here without moving. Some people come to Switzerland, they live for 2-3 years, they leave to Germany just because they just want to perch around to experience which one is better for them. So because of that job opportunity, a lot of people try to mix up. A lot of people try to maybe live here for 2 years, work in Switzerland, go to Germany, work for 1 year, go to Italy, work for 1 year, go to France, and at the end of the day, they can sit down, which most time the children in school, they do that, and they do it where they travel. They take 1 year to travel from different European country or around the world to experience life. So if you're an adult and you're working, you can still do that. So I hope I'm able to give you some of the benefit or advantages of living in Europe. If you're a mother, you're a family, you will really enjoy the family time that you have. You really enjoy spending time with your family and your wife or your husband. When you live in Europe, there is that life-work balance. Everything is not about money. How much time do you spend with your family? How much time do you spend with your loved ones? How much time do you spend with people you love, people you care about? So living in Europe gives you that benefit of spending time with your family members, knowing your children, understanding your spouse. So thank you much till I come to your screen again. My name is Wendu. Stay safe and God bless you.